to our beautiful Ascension channel. We are back. I was drawn tonight to do some just solar eclipse energy readings because it is definitely some energy that is taking over. This is a full moon this evening. So, what better way to come home after work and see what energies is happening for a few of our zodiac signs. So, with that said, Pisces, you are out the gate first. Let's see what is in store. Ooh, those scales of justice, marriage, long-term life. Lots of very meaningful cards coming out right now. Wow. Okay. I want to ask them about all of these, but just okay. Spirit, show me where they go. Above, below, heart space, receiving. Okay. All right, one more here. I just felt like we needed to have a good old staff at least over there. Okay. I have a lot of energy here, Pisces. All right. I don't know if this nice little I just kind of spin it a couple times so that I know. Yeah, it is. It's still in reverse. Okay. In your head, you're working hard, yet you feel like it's not enough. I get some really strong distrust at the heart space. I don't know if that's towards your agency or your employer or but there's distrust at the heart space there. And that may be directly involved with love because right over that in the midst of I ask Spirit, what's the block? And I always put it this way. And that card being like marriage is the block, like that tells me that this right here at the heart space is definitely relationship energy. Below this, very unbalanced kind of that Lady Justice. So at your core, you feel like you've been wronged. Okay, at your core, you feel like it wasn't fair. You were wronged. A part of you is still holding on to that in some way. There needs to be justice, with this justice pointing up towards the Five of Swords for not trusting and the Four of Wands for not committing or commitment, and that changed. Eight of Wands. I get a lot of like, I don't know why I want to say this, but I get a lot of like circle energy. I'm just going to say circle. So whatever that means to you, I don't know if that means coming back around. On the receiving side here, I've got trusting it, faith. And on this side, I have got it changing quickly. So maybe that was where you may have had some faith that they were going to, it was going to change quickly or they were going to come back real quick. Maybe that is, no, not even a maybe. It's almost like I feel their energy. You can feel their energy too. I don't know if they're trying to, come back. I don't know if this was even a complete split or if there's just been a separation of sort for some of you. For some of you, this is about trusting the journey at your heart here, and at the same time as things move too quickly. So this may be a two-part kind of thing, Pisces. I'm picking up on energy for those of you who are getting out of something, but also those of you that have gotten into something and is going very quickly. So be aware, be I don't want to say be cautious, but just know what you want and try to have a vision for where it's going. Um, Trusting it is great, but at the same time, if it's moving too fast, what are the reasons? Um, this justice leads me to wonder if you're going to be treated fairly in this. For some of you, this is professional. Will you be treated fairly in this? And it relates to a professional job. But others, this is more about relationship. Will you be able to trust someone? Will you be treated equally and fairly? Financially, are there going to be worries? This is that the hard work pays off. This is that that eight of pentacles in reverse. In reverse. It's in reverse. And so it makes me feel like money going away, um, constantly trying to build a foundation and trusted it and went that way. And then you ended up in a space of um, defense and despair and having to try and hold your ground and hold everything up. So that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. Um, Definitely feel like you need to be remain in a healing space or be in a healing space, because this right here is definitely still holding on in some ways. Spirit, clarify that Four of Wands for me, please. Wow, they are spitting things out. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Five of Cups and Six of Wands. Conquering things on your own, knowing that you can do it. Um, Receiving the praise, and rightfully so, as you've earned it, but still a part of you is in this space of that Five of Cups where you still feel despair, even though you've got this amazing spotlight on you. um Ooh, Eight of Wands. Things are about to change. Eight of Wands, that is confirmation for me that things are about to change for you. And so it's going to change. It is going to change quickly. It's going to, this, what you feel right now is not going to be what you're going to be feeling. So just keep in mind that although it may look a certain way, um, whatever that was that didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason. It left you here in resentment and despair, even after you hoped it was going to go forward. And even after you perceived them to be what they weren't to be, you still moved forward. Yes, it does pay off. You are going to be in a better space. I see brighter coming right in front with those. It's kind of cool. It's a cool little card, right? See how all the wands are pointing in with at the bright, the bursting. This is where you're going to be, but it's just taking some time. It's gonna go, yeah, this is gonna fly by. But you're forced to heal yourself in the process of whatever you're doing, so you'll be able to move on and not feel like you have to be in the spotlight 1 minute and then depressed the next. It's going to be a continuous joy that you are able to hold, but you have to acknowledge and be where you are and grieve where you are, in order to be able to get there. Pisces. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? That's a whole like book of cards, y'all. I'm not even going to do that to you. I won't do that to you. Well, maybe I will, because Spirit just says go for it. Okay, so Page of Wands, moving towards new and exciting adventures. Queen of Cups, yet you're still not going to be vulnerable. So maybe Spirit is showing me, even if you do allow things to move this way, this is what happens. You move eagerly towards it, then you allow yourself to not be vulnerable. You go back and forth with it while you try to balance. Okay, but eventually, Ten of Cups, you get there, and King of Cups, long term. I think all of this kind of really foretells, I feel like, as you evolve through the space where you're in, you get to a place of not only finding balance, but being happy, and then having long term happiness continue. So it's going to a good place. It's going where you want it to go. Sorry if my brain's just at the camera. But it's going where you need it to go. Okay. It's all going to be fine. Seven of Cups, all the things that I wanted and desired, you know, coming into play, actually being where I can touch them, where I can feel it, I feel like things are changing for you. So, although this is going to be a very hard shift because you're going to have to push yourself out of the depression, you're going to have to push yourself out of the feelings, you're going to have to push yourself out of the hurt that you feel like is still there, that you didn't get equal from, and you still want justice from, from this night. But to get out of that space, get out of that defensive, I'm in a corner, the resentful, whatever it is kind of space, just get out of it and allow yourself to move towards bigger and brighter things. Okay. It is a full moon, so I am going to do a full moon oracle card. Wow, that was quick. Wisdom 2222. Double number there, power number. Wisdom. I'd love to read it, but I feel like it speaks for itself in so many ways, right? This is the wanting giveth, and when you seek wisdom from someone else, or you when you seek wisdom, when you seek wisdom, let's just go there. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wiser mentor if you are uncertain. Say to yourself, I use my knowledge and experience to make wise decisions. So, this is going to be a time of contemplation for you, right? Are you going to be able to move forward? Are you going to be able to teach others? Are you going to be able to take the experience from the things that are happening in your life and build on those? This is going to be a time of wisdom. This is going to be a time of you learning a lot about yourself, how you react to things, how you adapt to life, and you will learn so much in this that you'll be able to carry it forth and help teach, you know, maybe life skills in some way, um, to the younger generation, to those that need it. Wisdom. You are wise. Okay, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of this energy resonated with someone. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next one.